Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I am Alex Florez, aka Kamisazi, joined here by Lucas is right. You don't get any special things today.
I'm okay with that. Now it's gonna make it more special next time you do it.
Yes, there we go. My monitor's really super low for me. I'm just gonna turn myself up here. Turn up for volume. There we go. Now I can hear myself. So you may hear a lot of noise in the background from me, like that truck passing by just now. I don't know how loud that is for everybody else. My windows are open because there's no AC in my office right now because I set up this office in the fall and I was like, oh, it's gonna start getting cold. And it's like, it's a high of 72 today. I don't know what that is in Celsius off the top of my head, but it's like just where I'm like starting to get a little bit too warm. And when I'm sitting next to this this computer right here, get really toasty. So we got the windows open. We got a nice breeze coming through. Hopefully it doesn't blow my green screen over on top of me. We'll see what happens.
I think it's good. I think it's good so far. If anything changes, I'll let you know.
Lucas is frozen. I don't know how that's possible because he does not appear to be frozen to me. But anyway, we were going to do the Care Bears Game Jam Awards today. We have a slight technical difficulty, and I was not able to procure some needed resources in time for the stream. So we're going to postpone that to Wednesday, I believe. The results are in. I would give them, but I don't want to just read off the top 10 competitors because I feel like the video that Andy puts together for that is really special to people watching it, being able to see their game on the screen. And when we say the name of the game and the name of the team or individual who is in the top 10, I feel it's really special to have that visual up on the screen. So I didn't want to do... It makes it an
experience as opposed to just like this numerically, like...
Right, yeah. It's like imagine watching like the Oscars and they just kind of say people's names, but they don't like look at the audience to show them sitting there, and they don't show the movies that they're in either. So it's just, you're just reading a list of names. It's like, it's not the same. So
it's not the same.
So I really want to make sure that that people get to experience that. So hopefully that'll all be set Wednesday. I mean, theoretically it could be set a couple hours from now, but I didn't want to delay the show. So we're gonna do something different today. We're gonna actually play Ragnarok Game Jam, the Ballad of the Soulless, by Roxy Miguel. Some quick news. We talked about this on Wednesday. Did I freeze Lucas? Oh, no, he's good.
No, I'm just excited for the news. I don't know what you're gonna say.
Well, it's something that we talked about on Wednesday. The Care Bears Mint is starting in 2 days, Monday, for people who are on the whitelist, which means that they already have either like a Cooniverse, Snoop Dogg, Steve Aoki, Avatar. There's a few other things. You can check it out on the main page of the Sandbox. Go to sandbox.game, scroll down a little bit, and then you can click Learn More and find out how you can get a Care Bears avatar. That mint will be on Polygon, and it's 100th sand on the Polygon network. So if you have some staking rewards to claim, you could pay for your avatar with that. That would be one way to do it. But just make sure you're ready.
I'm really excited for this one, and I'm not a massive Care Bear fan or anything like that, but I am really excited to see how things play out because it is on the small human template as opposed to the medium or the large. And I just think that's really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm also trying to get a Grumpy Bear for the Ambassador Uncle Grumpy because that seems like it would fit really well. So, yeah.
Question from Dr. Metaverso. Is this the results for the Ragnarok Game Jam? This is not the results for the Ragnarok Game Jam. I'm not sure if we're doing that award show or not. That game jam was run by the Korean team at the Sandbox. So They may be doing their own thing for that. They might have us do the award ceremony. I'm not sure. I'll need to talk to Andy about that. But right now we're just gonna play a game from Ragnarok Game Jam, which is what we also did on Wednesday. This was requested that we play this. So, seeing some other good questions. The Sandbox Gaming Videos says, I shared my game, but I cannot find it in the drafts gallery. How can I find it? There should be a search box there. I absolutely agree. There should be a search box there. I was hoping it was going to be in 0.7. Looks like it might be in 0.8. There is a tool that we share. Now this, oops. I can't. There we go. I was having trouble getting the browser window onto the other screen. It was like getting stuck on the edges. Tom Voxel and Game Dizzy made this amazing tool. Game Dizzy made, I think, like the coding backend. It pulls all the data from the Game Maker drafts gallery to find page numbers for all this stuff, and it puts it all in a spreadsheet. And then Tom Voxel made this dashboard for it.
So he made the UI?
Yeah. The dashboard's by Tom Voxel. Game Dizzy made the. I
didn't know that they separated it like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they like directly collaborated. I don't know the history of this tool, but
it sounds like they did directly collaborate. Every time I've talked about it, one of them has said something like, if I mention Tom, then if I only mention Tom, then Tom is always very quick to say, hey, it was also me and Dizzy. And if I only mention Dizzy, he's very quick to say, it's only Tom, it's me and Tom. So I believe it was a direct collaboration.
Yeah. So anyway, this tool updates pretty much every 24 hours or so. So it may be behind a little bit. So like right now it says last update was on 11/8. So that's November 8th. That was a few days ago. But if you published before then, it should be on this list, and you can search by title, you can search by creator, author, and you can search if it was part of a game jam. It senses like if the game jam name is in the title somewhere. So if we wanted to find Ragnarok Game Jam stuff, we can click only there, and then all these results say Ragnarok Game Jam in the title. And wow, look at that. 93 entries in the Ragnarok Game Jam. There are a lot of entries. I mean,
there's a lot of really good ones for that one.
Yeah, a lot of inspiration there, a lot of hard work. I have not had a chance to play most of these. I was not in the judging panel for this. This was, like I said, this is all run through our Korean staff. So I do not know exactly what's going to happen with the Game Jam Awards for that, but we'll find out. Is there a happy link for this? I think if you go to Game Dizzy's Twitter, there's
I have a link for it.
You have a link for it that you can share?
For Game Dizzy's, the Game Dizzy search bar?
Yeah.
Yep, dropped it in the chat just
there
now.
We go. Dashboard.gamedizzy.com.
There you go.
So
how have you been finding it?
I have it bookmarked. And it's like the okay. Like Google Data Studio / random.
I hear you.
Of like numbers and letters.
That's science right there.
Yeah, that is the correct pronunciation.
It is.
So yeah. That tool has been super duper helpful. I'd like to promote it every time that I can because it's been a huge help with the lack of a proper search bar. Halloween memorabilia, I don't have any information on that. A couple people have asked me. I'm not in the loop on the Halloween memorabilia. I fulfilled all the things. Like I even got into the game that other people were having trouble getting into, and I don't think I got anything for it. I think it might be like a visual issue on the website. Let's see if I go to play. Or no, it's not under play, it's under profile. And I go to badges. Yeah, it says that I missed it. So I think this might be a visual issue because I feel like I did all the requirements on it. But I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't do all the requirements on it. I don't know. We'll find out. Will the top 10 be announced or all Wednesday next week? I'm planning on doing the Care Bears Game Jam on Wednesday during our normal Wednesday show. That's
Wednesday it is.
Yeah. We were planning doing last Wednesday. There were some issues. We were planning doing it today. There were some issues. I think it'll all be solved later today, but it would be after stream time. So we'll plan to do it Wednesday after the weekend. All right. Let's jump into Ragnarok, The Ballad of the Soulless by Roxy Miguel. It says an ancient force has awakened. Its power is prophesized to bring the Ragnarok. Stop it. Or not. It's good to have options.
I mean, sometimes you don't want to.
Yeah. I don't have anything to share about FTX. The Sandbox and Animoca were not particularly, they call it exposed to FTX. Like we weren't super involved in anything FTX. Like Sand was listed on their exchange, but as FTX is having its issues, Animoca, which owns the Sandbox, is not particularly like invested in anything for it. So it hasn't, other than it affecting the market in general, it doesn't really directly affect Animoca.
So Yatsu actually released a Medium article, a couple of them actually, about what happened on FTX. Do you mind if I drop that link in the chat for people to read? It was a really good one.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to read it yet myself. I saw that it got shared on the work Slack, but I haven't. Haven't taken a look.
He is a stunningly insightful human being, and he is so eloquent when he speaks and when he writes. And I follow him on Medium, and I eat up everything he throws out there. It's just he just gets it, and he gets it in a way that's accessible to people that might not get it. Like his obviously his level of intelligence is next level, but he's able to convey that knowledge in a very absorbable way, and it's really cool.
Well, I'm liking these little lava flies and the glowing mouse ears. You can't really see it because it's behind my head. There's a cute little mouse.
I can't see. I can see the flies though. They look amazing.
Right, it's right here. You can see its glowing ears behind the chat. There's just a little mouse with little glowing lava ears. Mystery of the Dark Castle. Can you write that one down?
It's already in the chat.
All right, awesome. We'll take a look at that after this. Roxy Miguel says, thank you for playing my games. If you want to know more about my other developments, follow me on social media at Roxy Miguel.
I like that.
I like this boat. I also want to thank some friends who helped me in different ways in the development of this game. Half Dork, Fred Endford. I never know how to say this correctly. Is that odd 24K? But it's like gold or golden.
I think it's. I've actually never thought about it. I just say 24K.
Okay, we're skipping the
or AU 24K.
Yeah, which is the
atomic
chemical
symbol.
the atomic symbol for gold. So, Ice Age, Vivox, Kamisazi, hey, and also thank you very much to you, Kamisazi, for being here. Now it's saying my name twice because it's inserting the player name, and I'm playing.
It's twice as nice, Alex.
It's twice as nice, yeah.
Twice as nice.
I was not involved in the development of this at all, but I think that thank you is just for the feedback that we give on the stream here. So thank you, Roxy Miguel. All right.
Tom Voxel says he just calls him Golden Boy.
Golden Boy. I think that's why I'm not sure because I've seen people say stuff like that too. And we got a pickaxe. Let's see. We're gonna do this. All right. I'm loving the flora here.
Oh wow! I was looking at the chat for a second, but yeah.
Yeah, it
kind of reminds me of those flowers that are really rare out in the rainforest that open up and smell like the corpse flower.
This tree is a little wiggly.
Hey, you know what? Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's very subtle. That actually is really cool.
Ooh, okay, I like this. This is I love it whenever people do these overlays when they put in like a character portrait. We saw that a few times in like in the Care Bears game jam.
I didn't
There
know
were
you
a
could do
couple
that.
games. Well, it's not a setting. They're spawning an asset there.
That's so cool.
But yeah, right. But they're doing it at just the right position and angle
That it looks
to make it show
like.
up on the screen.
Yeah.
Undead Wizzy, Wizzy of the Dead airdrop. It should be happening either today or tomorrow. I'll see what the gas is like today. That it's been a heck of a week. I'm so tired right now. There's just been a lot of stuff going on. The airdrop list is complete. Like, people can move their tokens of friendship around if they want. They can do, sell them or trade them or burn them, whatever you want to do with them. But the airdrop list is done, and those are going to be going out as soon as it makes sense. Hopefully today. All right, Wolfie the Admiral says, "Hello, ducks. Welcome to Amisa Flama. Good morning, my Admiral. A little hot, isn't it? I report for any task you command. I know you are the second in command and will soon replace my position in the intergalactic fleet, since you have all the qualities to be the best Admiral in the history of the galaxy. But I will not be able to tell you much about this mission. For now, I will only ask you for this. We need shelter in this settlement to start the mission. Build 6 shelters for our crew. Old Wolf Logan can help you in your mission." Sir, yes, sir. All right. Which one's Old Wolf Logan?
Hey, got a question for you real quick.
Sure.
So one of the questions in the chat was the results for the video guides on logical chains in Ragnarok Game Jam. Do you have any idea what that question's asking?
How far back is this?
It's 12, or I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just a few things back. It's R. Wells.
Yep, I see it. What about the Ragnarok results? Can you answer in chat?
I already answered the first part of the question.
Okay.
But the second part is what I'm asking about.
For video guides on logical chains of Ragnarok. Maybe the way people did like branching, like was it Vox's game that we played on
It was
on Wednesday. So I don't know if there's a tutorial for that. There might be. I haven't seen it. We did a live stream weeks ago now. I don't remember how long ago it was. We did a tutorial sort of live on how to do branching story paths in conversations. Gosh, when was that? We did that as part of was that for the Ragnarok Game Jam, or that was an earlier? Oh, we did that during the season because of missing parts. We were explaining how missing parts works, with the asker behaviors. So I don't. Do you think you could find that VOD? It would be
which one?
When I showed how to do asker behaviors in like chains.
I think that was a show that I wasn't on, but yeah, I can look for it.
Okay. The basic look of it was like.
I think that was a show that I wasn't on. But yeah, I can look for it. Sorry. There you
go. Was a Wizzy that you talked to, and there was just kind of like this single like roofless building in a green field.
Well, actually, you know what? I think I was. Was that the one where we named the Red Dragon Colin?
Yes. Yeah, and he,
I remember Colin.
It's when we did Mad Lib.
Yeah,
that's how we did that one. It was the Mad Lib one.
So it was a Saturday. So yeah, I can find that really easily.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to share that might be what they're looking for. All right. So Patricia, the mouse. Oh, it's a lava possum. Hello,
Obviously.
Invader. Invader. Ooh. If you haven't noticed, this small region is the natural habitat for us lava possums. But a friend of mine in the morning went in search of a viewpoint to appreciate on the horizon, which I think is impossible. He has not yet returned. I ask you to find him and bring him back. Lava Possum cannot walk alone for too long, otherwise our hot organism starts to shut down. We need each other. I need him. Bring him back. I will bring it back. Don't worry. All right. So we got to find a lava possum out there somewhere because he's getting too hot.
I mean, he probably passed out in the lava. Well, a little bit's a good thing. I mean, too much, I can see that being a problem.
Old Wolf Logan says, well, Ducks, I know you won't waste my time. I have done some research on the habitat of this planet, and I know what you should do. First, bring a pile of logs to make the structure. You can only bring it from trees at rest. These are the ones whose leaves are red and do not move. I don't know what use the other trees would be. Then bring back another pile of logs of the same type of trees to make the floor and walls. Finally, bring palm leaves to make the roof and other things.
I wonder if Old Wolf Logan is a little bit of a tip of the hat to Marvel, because there's a series called Old Man Logan. It's all about Wolverine as an old person.
Could be. We'll have to ask Roxy and Miguel. I don't think they're here because I haven't seen them in the
They're definitely here.
Oh, I do see them. They've been a little bit quiet. Hi, Roxy. We're playing your game. Right. Duck says, first, bring a pile of logs for the structure. Second, bring another pile of logs for the walls and floors. Third, bring a palm leaf for the roof. Got it. Now go ahead and bring all the stuff to this bed of lava roses. All right. Well, I can see there's trees right here that we can get. Okay. There's our first. Oh, did I just break it? Okay, I got out. The house spawned around me.
Wow.
I didn't know if I was going to be stuck inside.
It looks like there's a hole in the back of it.
There's a door right here.
Oh, gotcha.
Nope. It looks like I got lucky and was able to escape.
Digging it.
Palm trees. Were there palm trees over this way? There's the palm tree right here. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Our Wheels. Is that the game that we said that we're going to play after this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing it today after this game.
Okay. I was just saying that, it's in the queue, but we weren't promising that we were going to play it today just in case something came up. But
oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if this game's like 2 hours long, then we might not play your game today. But if we're able to if I don't goof around too much, we'll get to your game today.
So, but I don't distract him a ton. We'll get to it. So I'll try to keep it to a minimum.
All right, we're gonna build some more shelters. Building some buildings. Oh. We're starting to run out of natural resources by the main area here.
This is a theme that is pretty common for Roxy, is like gathering resources and building something within the game, and I love that.
Ooh, whoa, I almost just ran into the lava.
Would you have been able to get out, or are you almost dead?
Well, I don't know. But when I see lava, I don't usually intentionally jump into it if I'm trying to actually complete a game. I may do silly things sometimes on purpose. But I'm not trying to die at this point, so I'm not going to try running into the lava.
it's cool that the different trees are different parts on the house.
Mm-hmm. We don't have a use for the moving lava trees yet.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, it's the instructions said like we don't know what they do yet, so maybe they'll have a purpose later.
So don't destroy them all yet.
Well, they do leave behind logs on the ground, so I'm guessing that they'll have some sort of purpose at some point. Oof. That was my neck.
We didn't hear it. I mean, I didn't hear it, but I'm kind of deaf in this ear.
It was very loud for me.
Kind of deaf in this ear. Oh, sorry. Really deaf in this ear and kind of deaf in this ear.
Oh, that's no fun.
Could be worse. A lot of people say things that I really don't want to hear, so kind of a blessing.
Are the dishes done? Did you move the laundry?
Are you asking me? Because the answer is no. The dishes are not done, and I have not moved the laundry.
Oh, so you could hear me.
I can hear you. I have my headphones up way loud.
I'm joking about things that you might not want to hear.
Oh yeah. The laundry has not been moved. It's still sitting in the washer, and the dishes are not done. Yeah. But that's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Dishes and laundry.
All right, we got 2 more palms to find. Is there another one up here? There's one here. And 1 palm left to find.
So the Sandbox gaming videos over on YouTube says I shared my game 3 times, but it still does not appear in the drafts. Is there anything extra? Should I wait 2 to 3 days? Do you have any tips for him on that one?
So the games are shared in the order that they're created. So if you started creating your game a week or 2 ago, it's likely back on page like 50 or something. So that's why I recommend Game Dizzy's tool for searching for those things. If you only shared it a couple days ago, then Game Dizzy's tool has not been updated since the 8th. So it'll be a couple days probably before you'll be able to find it using that tool, because that tool updates sort of semi-automatically. That's a lot of lava possums. Oh my goodness.
Are they adorable? They sound like they'd be adorable.
They're adorable, but when there's this many looking down at you, it's kind of ominous.
Like, they could mess you up if they wanted to. One of them, not a problem. 50,000? Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah, they're just they're poised, ready to attack. So yeah, I would suggest looking further back, and if you look, if you click on a few of the games, you can see what their publish date was. Now I think that usually is like their most recent publish date, so the order may not always make sense entirely, but that could help give you a reference, you know, how far back you need to go to find your game. There's a lava boy chasing me.
Maybe you deserve it. Maybe you stepped on his lawn.
Yes, when I changed Belphegor's Ball from multiplayer to single player, it did go to the first page. So, in order to get the to get it to update, it actually changes the publication date on it when switching between single player and multiplayer. You may even see, like, on the gallery now, you'll see like the Amelia Earhart game and a couple other old Game Jam games are appearing on page 1 right now, and that's because those games are getting some updates. They were in the alpha season, and the most recent updates to those has actually changed the publication date on them. So that is something that does happen. It's not something that I'm intentionally trying to change to like force it onto page 1, but it's kind of the way that the dashboard works. So Excuse me. We will hopefully in 0.8 have a proper search and better sorting and filtering and stuff. But yeah, so if you started working on your game a couple weeks ago, it's going to be quite a few pages back. Was there anything else to answer that I was?
I think you answered
thinking?
that.
Oh, sharing it 3 times. So when you share it it's. I've never seen somebody see the successfully shared screen and have the game not be on the game drafts gallery. Like I've seen people not be able to find their game, but ultimately it was on the drafts gallery. I've never seen somebody get the your game was shared message on their screen and have it not actually be shared. So it's somewhere up there if you got that success message. It's probably just further back than you expect. The multiple times sharing doesn't push it further forwards or anything. It just updates it to the latest version, and if you share it without making any changes, then basically nothing happens. All right, we gotta talk to Wolfie. I found some aggressive lava creatures that are not found in the species records of this planet. Now that you mention it, Pads, our best scout in charge of doing some reconnaissance of the area, has disappeared. Something tells me that those lava beings have something to do with it. What's going on, Wolfie? I need to know what we're doing here. Very well, Dux, I will tell you. The intergalactic fleet, in union with all the federations, has been secretly searching for almost a millennium for an ancestral artifact, the Crimson Gem, which possibly contains infinite energy. We have deciphered some information and believe that this gem lies somewhere on this planet. It makes sense, an old and, until recently, uninhabited planet. Our platoon was in charge. Calling it uninhabited, the possums talk. Like, they're sentient creatures. That possum is definitely a
They
habitant.
take offense to that.
They're definitely habitants.
I mean, with how many were hanging out at that one spot, they might even be unionized, which kind of implies higher intelligence.
If Care Bears aren't announced on Wednesday, you may see a laser beam coming through your office window. When you see the laser, do not move. Do not lie on the ground. I think that sounds like a threat.
I do too.
You are on thin ice, buddy. Hen Game Studio. As
my reply to them?
The results are in. I just I wanted to give you the best show possible, and I didn't have the stuff that I needed to do that. So I'm sorry. It was that particular thing was not my fault, but we'll make up.
Rolling with the punches.
Yeah. Our platoon is in charge of finding that gem, but I should have waited for the order from the Federation to let you know our mission. But now I must ask a great favor, my old friend. Find our missing soldier Pads, and if possible, keep exploring this region, and find out what's going on with those lava beings. Who's to say you won't end up running into that gem? Alright. So to the right, I don't know if there's a path to the right. What? Woo! So the disadvantage of the fixed camera is that it does let you shove it into blocks. Then you get some goofy stuff like this where you can see there appears to be an army over there. That's just something to watch out for when using the fixed camera settings.
Oh, yes.
Oh, cool. We got little swords and campfires, all Dark Souls style, for checkpoints. All right, we're just gonna run past all these lava guys. I don't want to fight you, but I do want to find my boy Pads.
Caratros said laser beans.
Laser beans. Laser beans.
And I'm happy right now.
I can't leave this area. I am blocked in until I've destroyed the lava creatures. Oh, that didn't work.
You know, they're not too aggro. Why you hitting on them?
Because I can't leave the area. Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Breaking the lava rocks gives health. Oh, well, they seem to cool down after you whack them a few times. They stop glowing. Oh, now they're like ash. That's cool.
Is it different once they cool down?
Well,
Like, are
the
their
middle
attacks
stage
different, or-
seem to hit harder.
Okay.
But I think it's just like it's just like stages of health for them, kind of.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. They respawn, and then they're a little lesser.
I think most likely they're technically a loot drop. It's dropping an enemy as the loot. That's how I would do that.
I dig it. Now I'm just thinking about laser beams.
And when I hear that, it makes me think of Gazer Beam.
And it makes me think of Yaser Beam.
Yaser Beam.
Joe's wife's username.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I don't know.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't know why that's her username, but
It doesn't matter why. It's amazing.
Gazer Beam's one of the superheroes from Incredibles. Yeah.
I remember. I love that movie.
It is one of it's up there in my top favorite movies of all time. There's certain scenes in that which, like, when the missiles fired at the airplane, it like gives me goosebumps every single time I watch it.
Why?
It's just a really intense scene. It's the music, the pacing, the tension, the risk of danger to the family, all of it. The emotion and the voice acting is just
the voice actors are incredible in that movie.
It's an emotional overload that just makes me, like, I'm getting chills thinking about it.
I like it.
Yeah, such a good movie. The second one was interesting, but
It didn't have the same vibe.
It was it kind of sprawled out a little too much, I think. The story in the first movie is, like, really on point. And you always feel like you're, like, advancing the plot a lot. And the second movie kind of felt a little fluffier, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it just at some points it was like, what's the point now? Like, what's the I don't understand what's going on now. The tension buildup did not seem as dramatic at moments. It was like the danger seemed less imminent.
Okay.
At least that's how I felt watching it. There's so many of them. I'm gonna put on some stronger equipment because there's a lot of them here.
It's a small human template. I want to see how this equipment looks.
Is it a small human template? Because currently small human templates do not allow you to equip things.
It looks like one. I could be wrong though.
It does look like one. You are right. It does. It's got the right proportions, but I feel like Roxy Miguel did some hackery.
Probably. Or took a large human or medium human template and then made it look small.
Easier than that. Let's
okay,
see.
You are being strangely obtuse on this one, so I'm going to assume that the obfuscation is on purpose. So I'm going to stop asking questions about it.
It is, yeah.
There we go. I like it. I do have one question. Is there a way to set it up so that when in gameplay, people cannot use their own NFTs?
There's not an option for that currently.
Okay.
That's something that I've asked for, and I think will most likely be the case because
it'll be there eventually. It'll allow people to control the environment a lot more.
Yeah. But right now, I just want to survive. I just want to live.
That's fair. And you have a family.
Use everything at my disposal.
You gotta get back to them,
including this giant sword.
It's hitting people like on the other side. The hitbox on that thing's amazing.
Did you ever see Touche's area of denial whip?
Oh no, I didn't see the whip.
It had like an OP attack where it basically hit like everything on the map.
Gotta go look at it now. Is it still in the marketplace?
No, I don't think it ever got minted.
Oh, okay.
It was back during the Walking Dead game jam. Because that's how they figured out how to do the shooters.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like a lightning storm that would go out and it would just like hit everything on the map at once. I might be mixing up two different things. The whip and the lightning storm might have been two separate things.
It's okay. Let's put them together. Let's make our own lightning whip. Ooh, lightning whip. That sounds cool.
It's shocking.
I really want a lightning mace.
I
mean, in real world. In the real world. Not
okay. I was gonna say, I've got a hammer here.
You mean Mjolnir?
Yes, I do. And it does. It's got some little zippy zappies going on.
It does. It's really cool.
I'm gonna go back to this really OP sword. Wait, if I can find it. I lost it. There we go. There it is. All right. It appears I cannot go this way. We're gonna. Is there somebody that I haven't gotten rid of yet? Oh, there he is. He's hiding over here. He's like, no, don't kill me. I'm just a little ash boy now.
Oh my.
Ooh, I got an obsidian gem.
Obsidian is, I'm assuming, very rare.
Probably not in a lava world.
You know, your logic makes sense, but I'm going to disagree with you anyway.
I'm guessing these kill me? Oh, they're portals. Okay.
So technically they might be killing you.
Yeah. Yeah, following portal logic.
Yeah.
Okay, these ladders are a little temperamental. You kind of got it.
From Randuxy over on YouTube, Alex, is the weapons hitbox a set size? So the size of the weapon's geo does not change the reach. Is that correct?
The size of the weapon does change the reach.
Okay.
For now. I'm not saying it will always be that way. It'll probably change for balancing reasons.
Makes perfect sense.
But right now it does have an impact. Ah, there we go. Made it to the top. Oh, who's this guy? What is this guy? He's old troll blacksmith.
I mean,
wolf. It's been almost a century since I've seen one. What brings you to this planet, may I ask? A troll. I am on a reconnaissance and rescue mission as well. Just in case you haven't seen Pads, he's a buddy who hasn't returned yet. Yeah, Karatraz. I believe there was some shenanigans to get this to work. Small humans should be getting the ability to have equipment back soon because Care Bears are on the small template. So we'll see how that changes. All right, Old Troll Blacksmith says, apart from you, I have only seen one other wolf. I advised him that if he wanted to move forward, he would have to build a bridge to get to the other side, but the foolish one didn't want to do it and decided to go some other way. I never saw him again.
The foolish one.
Oh, the foolish one, yeah.
He's just like just running his mouth. He's just, this idiot.
Yeah. Well, when a troll's talking about bridges, I would listen.
You know what? Once again, your logic is sound.
Vox, you are sending Caratraz on the path to madness. I would not recommend doing that because I've done that. I've done the thing that you're suggesting back when we only had like a dozen animations for the medium human and not 200 animations for the medium human. Changing the pivot point does not actually work the way that you would want it to. You actually need to move every keyframe.
Oh wow.
On every animation. Yeah. Yeah, so currently only locked medium human templates work for equipment at the moment, which is not the way it's supposed to be. I'm trying to get that fixed. If you change the pivot point, it keeps the animation, yes, but it also it doesn't line up right. So you have a little bit of wiggle room there, but it won't you'll end up with certain animations with the body parts looking like they separate off the body because the pivot point is different from the node pivot. All right, Old Troll Blacksmith says, if you are wise and want to find your friend and continue to explore whatever the reason, build that bridge and follow the path. You may have noticed that in this region there are two different types of trees. Cut the awakened lava trees, those that move and whose leaves are orange. Their trunk will be used to make the bridge. Its wood resists lava completely. If you finish the bridge, you can continue on your way, but if you want, I can help you to improve your weapon. How do we improve the weapon?
The power of friendship?
Sure.
Huzzah!
So when he says the friend went another way, like, yeah, I'm building the bridge, but what's the other way? How did he go? He jump up on... Nope, can't jump up there. That's a wide lava path there. I don't think we're going to make it that way. We'll just build the bridge. It's not that hard.
I'd say go for it. I kind of like building bridges.
Leroy!
What happened?
I didn't build the last part of the bridge. I just jumped across. But I'll finish the bridge just to finish the quest. Ooh, what's this? Oh, never mind. Oh, not Jackie Chan. That's not at all what I meant. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Roxy Miguel actually used the small human template and then just did some trickery based on the proportions and the animation. Can I sit? Yeah. So I can sit and I can do the dances. Maybe? Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of the dances. This was definitely a small human. An older small human, because the new small human has a lot of those dances now. So I know what he did. but I'm not going to advertise it because it will mean that more people do it, and it can actually be a problem later on that will make things not so stable for your games.
Got it.
It's a technique that works in a pinch, but is not recommended because it will
break everything later on down the road.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Max, isn't it beautiful? The waterfall, the height, the view. I don't know how I could live in the cave knowing that I could never see something as majestic as this. I will continue to enjoy my senses in this place and face the consequences. Now I would simply like to hear a pleasant sound. I would like to hear a ballad. I don't have a quest to sing to him, though. Oh my goodness.
Oh, a little sleepy?
My sleep schedule's been all messed up since I got COVID because I was allowed to, being in isolation, I was allowed to go to my default sleep schedule of 5 a.m. to noon, which is where my circadian rhythm like naturally defaults to.
Okay.
Which just messes with so much stuff.
Yeah, I think it does.
It is not the best. Like, I like it. Like, that's I like being up all night, and going to bed when the sun comes up. You know, seeing.
I do pretty good work when the sun goes down myself.
Yeah, it's quiet.
A lot less distractions.
Yeah.
Nobody yelling at me. That's not true. My cats still yell at me. Like, hey, idiot, what are you doing? It's time to play games and eat treats, and I'm gonna rip off a cord for a second here.
Potin says, "Stop right there, stranger. Who are you? What are you doing here? And why do you want to enter our village?" "I am Dux, Vice Admiral of the Intergalactic Fleet, and I am looking for a member of our platoon who has gone missing." "Tell me the reason why your platoon is on our planet. There's a reason we haven't come this far for other species to come looking for us." "That's enough, Potens. Let that stranger come talk to me and keep guarding the entrance of those walking lavas." They're not lava boys? "Yes, my captain, this entrance will be impenetrable." "Well, Dux, I guess you have a free pass to our village. As soon as I see you do anything suspicious, you will be dealing with me."
Ooh.
All right. There's a lot of trolls. Oh my goodness.
It's a troll village.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming all this is under a bridge somewhere.
The Great Bridge in the Sky.
There you go. It still validates what I said.
"Hello, stranger. I have never seen a being like you on this planet. Something peculiar. For that reason, I will now have to kill you for the welfare of my people. Just, let me in the village so I can murder you."
That's
Wait,
aggressively rude.
Oh, I would not use yellow text here because it's very difficult to read. It's Avarice, the Troll King. "Hey, stop it, both of you." "As you command, my king." "Are you a wolf? I can't believe it. I haven't seen one in years. In fact, I haven't seen my battle buddy in years. Come upstairs. I want to talk to you." "Now go upstairs, wolf. My king needs your presence, and don't make trouble, or else you'll have to deal with me." All of the trolls will deal with me, I guess.
They're all super murdery.
Yeah. "That symbol on your cape. What is a wolf of the Intergalactic Fleet doing on a planet that does not fall under its jurisdiction?" "I am Dux, and I am looking for a partner for our platoon." "I don't know if you have seen him in this village." "Look, Dux, if you don't tell me what the Intergalactic Fleet is planning, I won't be able to help you with your problem, and I will ask you to leave. Now we have more problems to face. The Intergalactic Fleet will have to take a back seat." "Wait, fine. We are in search of an ancestral artifact that supposedly has infinite energy. The Intergalactic Fleet believes it's here, and they want to research it in order to create new technologies. Pad's our explorer. We don't know anything about him since he went out to investigate the region. We think those lava creatures had something to do with his disappearance." "The Crimson Gem. I knew it. I knew it was here. My father colonized this planet to be the first one to find it and give the trolls a better life. Now I have returned in his place and followed his search, but to no avail." We will help you to find your friend. The only drawback is that these creatures are a problem for us. I also want to contact your platoon to get out of a doubt. I will ask you for two things. Help us by seeing where these creatures come from, and then go to your settlement, and we will meet you there. We are willing to create an alliance to find the Crimson Gem. We believe that these creatures come out of the fiery pit at the bottom of the lava waterfall, right next to the portal climb. You'd better not waste any time and head there as soon as possible. Alright, so I think we have to double back unless there's a way out to the side here. They've got a lot of gold masked up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, tons of it. Can you take any of it?
No, it doesn't pick up.
That's too bad.
There's more lava boys.
After all the threats of murder, I feel like pilfering their coffers.
It's only fair. Now, I did see, like, a bunch of them up here. Is there anything out this way? Nope. Okay, we'll leave those ones alone.
Hey, Alex.
What's up?
Think it's about that time?
Time for a giveaway.
Maybe.
I
You
think
want
you're
to?
right. Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
So are we supposed to just jump down? Whoa. Who's this? What is this guy? Black Hooded. Neither you or anyone else have the power to change this present. Wait, what? Neither you or anyone else have the power to change this present to have something different than the future already written. He speaks in riddles. Whoa, okay.
Is this for a Wizzy hat, Alex?
Yes. This is for Wizzy
Nice.
the Purple's enhanced hat. Ow. I touched the lava. Ooh, they get bigger. Oh, and they hit harder too. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Let's not fight. I'm just gonna run past everybody. Yeah. Ow. Nope. Ah! Ooh. Okay.
Okay, what?
The wall here kind of obscures my view.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Just for a second. It's not that bad.
Is there a... I know it's a fixed camera angle, but is there a potential way to solve that problem?
Just that where the ceiling is there would need to get removed.
Gotcha. So, a removal of blocks?
Yeah. Ah, no. Ah!
Hey, Alex. Something going on over there?
I went to jump on a platform that was already moving away from me.
How'd that work out?
I fell in the lava, and I
Oh.
did a die.
Here we go, dying again.
Oop. It's okay, it'll come back.
Will it?
It did.
What if it doesn't?
It did.
Oh. Okay.
Have faith and you will be able to continue. I'm guessing this is like a leap of faith thing.
What if you have zero faith? None to speak of.
I just like ran across the top of the lava.
Did it work out?
Yeah, I took a little bit of damage, but
oh, nice. That's clever.
There may have been like some sort of puzzle to that. Centurion K41, the Care Bears are minting on Polygon, aka Matic. Ice Pilot says everything is magic.
Everything is magic. All I think of when I hear that is that Shia LaBeouf gif where he's like, magic. And I'm pretty sure that was taken from a Saturday Night Live sketch, but
it was,
the gif's way better.
I don't remember the context of it, but it was from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I do remember. I remember seeing it. I just don't remember any of the context.
Yeah,
it's funny because I'm not a huge Shia LaBeouf fan, but there is a music video, the Shia LaBeouf music video, where
actual
it's like,
cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, that is one of my favorite things. Like that video on YouTube has like 14 million views, and 1 million of those are probably from me. But there's that, and then there's the GIF of him just like slow clapping, and it's from that music video. And I use that all the time. And I'm, like I said, not a huge Shia LaBeouf fan. It just works so well.
He's not even like slow clapping, really. Like no, he's like it's got a good clip to it, and it gets more intense as it goes on. Like
more intense, yeah.
Because
it's such an amazing music video.
Yeah, he's just so blown away. That was I think the first time I saw that was the most surprising thing, was that he was actually in it. It wasn't just making fun of him. It was like this whole thing, and then at the end he's actually in the music video. I was like, what?
Was your first thought this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen? Because that's what mine was.
I don't remember my first thought. It was so long ago.
That's fair.
All right, so we have found pads. We're giving him some health. The crystal ducks. The crystals. Destroy the crystals. Otherwise, all your strength will be wasted in vain. I'm guessing
that green on the white looks really good.
Ooh, what? He like ran back as soon as I did a damage to the crystal there. The green on the white. The green on the white.
When you're reading the text box, it said pads, and it actually, like, I know earlier you were commenting on how hard it was to read yellow on white, and that's why you'll often see yellow on black. Yellow on black. The contrast between the two is really easy for a lot of people to pick up, and the exact opposite end of the spectrum kind of is the white on green. Or green on white, I should say.
There are going to be features for changing camera angles in the future. I haven't seen it in action, and I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if it's in 0.8. I think it's in 0.7. And I'm not sure if it's something that regular users can get to. But there is a camera fly-through mode now, which will let you like record a video of your space, which I think we used in some of the trailers for season 3. I haven't like learned how to use that, so I'm not sure how exactly to access that. Find a way out of this catacomb and talk to Wolfie. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy first. So there's that, but we also want to have it in game so that way if you want to direct the player's attention to a specific thing, it'll turn the camera around.
Nice.
Huddle Hill says, "Don't pull her name."
I
She
got
already
it.
has a purple Wizzy hat. Pad says, "I have a lot to tell you. I have discovered many things. The ancestral artifact, the Crimson Gem, knows that we are behind it and is using its power to resurrect this burning planet, using the lava as a seed so that we can all leave here. During the time I was locked up here, I was able to translate what is engraved on this wall. I don't know if it will be of much help, but it says, 'The time will come when the evil will spread to all that is known, when the fangs and claws will seek a power greater than themselves. Ragnarok will come. Find a way out of here and let everyone know what is happening. Let me regain a little more strength and I will catch up with you.'"
It's heavy.
Alright, can we go out the door we came from? No? We gotta find a different way. Guessing probably breaking the big rocks.
Wait, is that door just? Oh, is there just a door floating there?
Yeah, it's kind of like Pokemon style. That's how we came in.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like a Monsters Inc. door. Like
Sort of, but it's
Okay.
it's just that we can't see the wall. I think there is actually a wall here. Or no, it might be just an invisible. I don't think it's terrain blocks. I think it's just an invisible wall.
Okay.
But yeah, this is where we came in. Will not let us back through. Yeah. They do the same thing here. Ooh. Okay. That didn't work. How do you dismount? I fall really far.
Oh.
I'm not doing this right. There we go. I was overthinking it. I was trying too hard and failing, and when I just didn't try that hard, it worked.
Oh, you just turned around and jumped.
The White Hooded says, "No matter how many times I have to keep trying, I will do everything I can to bring them all back so that Ragnarok never happens." Who are you, and what are you talking about? Oh, they vanished.
Wow. In the middle of a conversation. It's kind of rude.
Oh, here we're back where we started here. What happened? There's wolves and trolls dead all over the place.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Something not great happened there.
I think the lava boys came up. Ducks, we have been attacked by hundreds of these creatures. Some were giants. The heat is now unbearable. Luckily, an old friend, Avarice, came with help. I met up again with my old battle buddy, Wolfie. Although our future on this planet hangs in the balance, I feel a tenebrous? I don't know that word. Heat. And at the same time, I feel a lusty wind. Lusty? I found pads in some sort of ancient temple and discovered that the Crimson Gem is creating all these beings to keep us away from her. So it exists. The Crimson Gem exists. The gem is here, and the temple mentioned in the scrolls does exist. But is it a good idea to go for the gem? We are so close. The technological future of the galaxy is in our hands. We have to go for the gem. Ducks, head for the temple. Go ahead. We will follow your footsteps. The ancestral artifact is hidden somewhere in the temple.
So tenebrous means dark, shadowy, or obscure.
Okay. How did I get in there again?
There was you had like this
The
jar
lava
of
fall.
lard.
A jar of lard?
You slapped it all over your body and you just wiggled through this little hole. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I apologize. Am I right? Is that off? Is that off?
That was off, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll do better in the future. I apologize.
Here it is. Going back to the temple. Running past all these guys because I don't want to fight them.
That's fair.
It's like, yo, bro, just chill. Wait.
Its sword is so big. I feel like you're an anime character.
Who says I'm not?
I mean, you're right. I guess I was saying that. I was just assuming. My apologies accepted.
Ooh. Ah. Okay. Ah. Are these stones gonna... I can't see. No. Okay, these stones are a little bit of a problem. Am I supposed to... Oh, I can just jump on them. Okay. Alright. That makes things a little bit easier. I should have saved at that checkpoint.
What? You don't need no stinking checkpoints.
Well, I mean, I've activated it in the past, but I didn't reactivate it as my nearest one.
Oh, I didn't know you had to reactivate them. I guess that would make sense when
Yeah.
the game isn't linear.
Good grief! I can't stop yawning.
It happens. When I get super sleepy, my eyes start to water, and so it looks like I'm crying, and it can be problematic at times, but I'll have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, so if I was exhausted, you'd be able to tell just because there'd be just tears streaming down my face.
Passage underneath is opened up. The Crimson Gem. I feel something I can't describe. The heat is extremely scorching, but at the same time, we can withstand it. I feel a rot that corrodes this room. I feel like it's calling me. The important thing is that we have found it, and now what do we do? Ducks, any ideas? Investigate the gem. I have a bad feeling about this. Ooh.
Can we do a funny hat game jam? It's a direct request from I am not Jackie Chan or not Jackie Chan, so I don't know. I think that's
a funny hat game jam or a funny hat VoxEdit contest.
he said game jam.
So if it's a game jam, then you have to like assemble funny hats in the game, or just have a game where the theme is funny hats.
I don't know, man. I feel like that could be like a really open sourced idea.
You can talk to Andy about it.
I mean, if it's coming from not Jackie Chan, I feel like they've already got an idea, and I'm excited to see it.
Wheezyverse game jams, definitely a thing in the future. We're getting there. I want to be able to release the Avatar project and have people be able to use their custom Wizzy avatars in the Game Maker as NPCs. But I need to make sure that technology is possible. I have a meeting about that coming up.
That's exciting.
All right, Britt says, Ducks, one of the noblest souls in existence. I will not let you follow your mission. My duty is to stop you. My duty is to stop everyone. Oh.
Wow. Everyone?
She's invisible, I think.
I'm invisible. Can you see me?
I'm just taking damage all over the place.
Oh, wow. Wait, you can see the little attack symbol, though, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Sentinel of
At
Chaos. Oh, her name changed. Are you able to fight even without being able to see me? No one should release it over my dead body.
Okie dokie.
Ah! You don't know what you're doing, do you? Who
You're
are
not a
you? What is
clue.
happening? I am Brit, and I am the sentinel of the evil that is locked inside the Crimson Gem. I have been doing my best to throw you wolves and trolls off this planet, but you are stubborn. Many millennia ago, in the age of the Primogenes, just when the universe and its life was created, the primordial of fire, Ifrit, due to his childlike mind, was locked in the gem. He was very effusive, and in one of his outbursts, he was about to fill the entire known universe with his fire. The other primordials banded together to use their souls to enchant a random gem in order to lock Ifrit inside. Before
Wow.
sacrificing themselves, they created me to lock Ifrit inside the gem and not allow him to come out for any reason for all eternity. The gem that you all seek has no power whatsoever, but rather within it contains the Ragnarok, the end of all time, caused by a primordial one who can destroy everything with just the flick of a finger. What do I do so that the Ragnarok does not happen? Simply do not remove the gem from the pedestal it is on. As soon as the gem is no longer on its pedestal, Ifrit will have a small opportunity to awaken its full power. Now go back to your dimension and warn your friends. The gem is already off the pedestal.
I don't know what to do now.
If we take the Crimson Gem off the pedestal, Ragnarok will be unleashed. Wait, what's going on? Avarice King, why did you take the gem off its pedestal? It's not me. I can't move. My dream is over. Now I will take revenge for my imprisonment. Everything will burn. What's going on, ducks? Apparently an old god possessed Avarice in order to remove the gem from its pedestal. With this, Ifrit will cause the Ragnarok and the whole universe will burn. There's nothing we can do. Stop me if you can. We can enter the Crimson Gem. Ooh. Nice. Oh, Ifrit's kind of cute. Look at this cute little demon lava baby.
Sometimes demon lava babies come out cute.
He's adorable.
What you gonna do? Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Yeah. If you're having issues logging into the dashboard, it might not be anything to do with banning. I was having issues on Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I was having trouble connecting to the website, so it could just be like updates going on with the website. It does not necessarily mean that a person was banned.
Yeah, I was having troubles as well, so I just kind of
I like went away for a couple hours,
yeah.
like made a meal, came back, and then it was working. So
yeah, I ended up having to delete the cookies and cache and whatnot. But then once I did that, I was back in. I waited like 6 hours, and then I came back, and then I did that, and everything was fine.
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't even wait that long. I went from my desktop to my laptop, and it was working on the other device. So
oftentimes when I have troubles with the Sandbox site, I use Brave for everything, and Brave is known to be finicky with sites like this. So I'll jump over to Firefox, and usually a problem on Brave will not be persistent on Firefox.
Mm-hmm. Ifrit says, "My time has come. You set me free. I will give you a chance. Kneel, and I will destroy you at the last, or try to stop me, and you will die instantly."
And that form is now closed. I'm gonna go do some deduping.
He's Ifrit, the Fire Primordial, 5%. I'm guessing. Ooh, he got bigger. He's no longer a cute little lava baby. He is now an awkward lava teen.
All I can think of is Guardians of the Galaxy when Groot's a teenager.
And now he's getting bigger.
I am Groot.
He's now advanced to Groot. Ooh. And now he's scary. He's only 50%.
Oh my goodness. They grow up so fast.
Oh, did he reduce? He went back to 30%.
Ow.
Am I making him chill out? Yep, now he's back down to 15%. 10%. Here we or 5%. Whatever. He seems dazed. Now if you now you've really pissed me off. I have not reached my full potential. Just a little more time and I will unleash all my anger and everything will look brighter. Ifrit has not yet reached its maximum power. We have to take advantage of this moment and lock him up again. How do we do that? Oh, goddess, we will do everything possible. We will even give our lives to stop Ragnarok. It can't be true. Yes, it is. One of you will have to perform the ritual by sacrificing the lives of all beings on this planet so that the gem can re-imprison Ifrit. Whoa. That's rough.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a high price to pay. I can't do it again myself. Since each individual can only do it once, you have to choose among all of you the one who is able to go on living knowing the price he had to pay to save the universe. Oh, well, so we gotta choose. Old Wolf Logan says, I'm already old. Pugnus, the leader troll. A troll has no emotions in the face of death. Yellow Wolf says, relax, Duck, we are warriors. Potens, the tank, says, it was a pleasure meeting you, warrior. Brown Wolf, may our deaths not be in vain, my friend. Duck's my good friend, you should do it. Don't worry about us. Have a long life and enjoy yourself on our behalf. Be strong. Wait, Wolfie is telling us to genocide the whole planet so we can live forever as a guardian of a gem. This does not sound like a good option to me.
I think you're the villain.
I'm going to kill everyone I know so I can live forever with that guilt. No, wait,
you're the villain.
There must be another way. Yeah, I hope so. Black Hooded. It was about time you arrived. Who are you? Where am I? What happened to my friends? White Hooded. Where are you? In a place far away from the unknown. A forgotten place. Your friends, they are a millisecond away from sacrificing their lives for the future of the universe. And us? We are from the future, from totally different timelines. But that doesn't answer your question. Who are we? Ooh. We are you. We are your future selves. My future self? How is this possible? What are you doing here? We have already experienced this moment a few times, many times. This is just another time for us. But this time, we want you to choose, so that we can reach another result already lived by us. The flutter of a small butterfly can be felt on the other side of the universe. Your friends are 1 second away from dying. Join me, and we will not sacrifice their lives and find another way to kill Ifrit. Or join me, and we'll put Ifrit back in jail and save the universe from Ragnarok, and we will find a way to bring back our friends. Ooh! Ooh! This is a good moral dilemma. Do we genocide everybody and imprison him?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we unleash the Ragnarok and try to defeat him a different way and possibly destroy the universe?
Unleash it. Unleash it. Go for it.
Right,
without hesitation.
We'll see. We'll see.
Unleash it. Yeah.
Unleash the Ragnarok. How can I let my friends die? How can I live with that? I will defeat Ifrit and everything will be solved. White Hooded. I tried to reason with you. Maybe you need to acquire more experience and wisdom, but that comes with the centuries. I'm going to stop you no matter what it means to me, but rest assured that is not the way. It is impossible to kill Ifrit. But I thought that was choosing the white guy's thing. But whatever. One-eyed wolf. I thought you would know what the right thing to do is. I hope your decision is the best one. I really do. Now we have to find a way to kill Ifrit before he gets all his power. So, okay. So I like the setup here, but I feel like the decision of the white and black should have been like on their respective sides, because it was kind of confusing when the white guy, the white hooded one, attacked me, even though I picked the one that was on the right. So I would probably like swap the text box options, which is just as simple as like copying and pasting the text and swapping the messages for them. Do you really think that you have a chance against me, a primeval god? Now burn, burn with your stubbornness. What? Game over.
What happened? Did you lose or win?
Game over. It's game over, man.
Well, that happened. Good game? Over?
I died. Oh, wait, no, 126 kills. I made 126 kills, not I died 126 times.
An hour and 15 minutes-ish?
Yeah. So, the ending, I do think it's interesting. It feels very much like Fallout 3, not with the DLC, but before they came out with the DLC. Fallout 3, you could choose whether you sacrifice yourself to activate the water, it's been so long since I played it, but you can activate the water purification system and restore life to the wasteland. And you can either sacrifice yourself by going into this nuclear radioactive area. There's also some other options, like you can send a companion in who would not be affected by it. And I think you can also choose to just not do it. And then the game kind of abruptly ends at that point. So this very much feels like that to me. What was interesting is the DLC for Fallout 3 extended the story past that point. So whatever choice you chose at that point would affect the way the game worked after that. So I'd be interested to see what happens after this, see more aftermath. But yeah, that was cool. I do like the moral dilemma there.
Yeah,
right, where that's I learned this from a movie last night. A problem is when there's one issue, and a dilemma is when there's two issues. So a problem is I have a thing that I need to find a solution for to fix it. And a dilemma is when you have two problems and both have bad outcomes. Like doing one thing is a bad outcome in one way and doing the other thing is a bad outcome in the other way, and you don't necessarily have a good option in there.
I got it.
Dilemma? What?
What?
Trilemma? Dilemma? Ice Pilot, what? You're speaking in riddles. A trilemma. Oh, yeah. Die means two. Yeah. What's a dilemma? Oh, there was a typo. I understand. He was emphasizing the di meaning two, like dihydrogen monoxide.
Exactly what I was thinking.
A DOI is a typo lemma. Nice. All right. So, what was the other game?
The other game. Before we do that, I would like to announce the winner.
Yes.
Giveaway winner. So this is exciting. We don't have this happen very often, but today's winner comes to us from Twitter. Congrats goes out to Danimal Cilantro. You have won Wizzy's purple hat. Wear it with pride, my friend.
You said Danimal's Cilantro?
Danimal Cilantro. You
so
heard me
Danimal's
correctly.
Yogurt, but cilantro flavored?
I guess so. I mean, I would try it.
I would try it on a taco.
Oh.
It would be like replacing the sour cream with cilantro flavored yogurt.
I'm kind of scared right now.
That sounds like such a good idea.
Terrible. Yeah.
Why my mouse is messing up? It keeps on clicking on. It keeps on switching which window I'm on. It's really weird. I'm trying to adjust the browser window here.
Maybe you should threaten it or yell at it. Try yelling at it.
Work better.
There you go.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go to the Game Dizzy tool. What was the name of that game again?
The second game was Ragnarok Game Jam Mystery of the Dark Castle. It's in the Alex stream chat.
Mystery of the Dark Castle. Yes, Lucas is always going to freeze when I start clicking on my browser, just to get used to it. I don't have a way to fix it.
Yep.
So, unless you want the show to end, Lucas is gonna be frozen for a second. Mystery. I'm not seeing that one. What was the username on that?
It was like Elwes. One sec, I can go find them. They were commenting a lot at one point, so I just need to scroll and look for their color scheme.
Okay. Because I may be able to find it by their name. Because there was sometimes there's like visual bugs where the title of the game doesn't process correctly.
I am limited on how far back I can scroll, and I cannot find them. Actually, if I can remember, where were they? I think they were on Twitch. I can just search them by, is it E-L? Arwellies, ARWEELZZZ.
Okay,
I'll drop
think
that
I
in.
might have found them.
Okay, cool. Arwells.
Nope. Arwellies, do you know what page that's on in the drafts gallery? Because it's not showing up on the tool here, unfortunately. Page 22. Awesome. Oops, I went too far.
Perfect. Thank you.
Look at this. It's so cute. All right.
Oh, wow.
I see Monster Gallery. Desert. It might have moved. Heart of Winter. People like really went all out with their logos this time.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mystery of the Dark Castle by Arweel. Your girlfriend was kidnapped by evil spirits, and you must save her by going through all the trials and defeating all enemies. All right, let's give it a shot. Ice Pilot, you're seeing this with a delay, so we actually see the chat. Like we're replying to the chat, and you don't hear us for like another 10 seconds after we're talking to people in the chat.
There's a delay.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It makes more sense if you watch the chat on the stream of the video. Oh, she just got sucked into the TV. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Isn't that how that worked? They were playing like in the first episode, wasn't like Yu-Gi playing cards?
I think
like
it's Digimon.
Well, there's that too. But that was a computer screen. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, I think they're playing like they're doing like a video call on like a TV. And the grandpa gets like sucked into the TV, I think. This is something that I have not seen in like 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh myself. But the heart of the cards, man.
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards.
So yeah, Ice Pie, the chat is live. So we say something, and you see the chat, like you hear us after what has happened in the chat. So we were talking to our Woolies, and they said, "I'm here," but we had already said, "Are you here?" Or we were already trying to talk to them before they had said it in the chat. So you heard us say that after they typed it, even though we said it before they typed it. Why is the Cooniverse progression reset? So I don't know all the details with Cooniverse, but I do know that the game was set up to. So it was made by an external studio, and they did not. I don't think they fully realized that there's limitations on multiplayer compared to single player. So they set up a bunch of quests that only work correctly in single player, but then they wanted it published as a hub, and there was just some miscommunication on what would work. So when they published it, the quests, which were intended for multiplayer, did not work correctly. So it had to get republished as single player, and I think that messed up some stuff with the tracking. I think there should be some sort of announcement about that. I know that some people's progression got reset. I tried playing it in the single player state, and it played just fine. But I didn't get any progression from it at that moment. So hopefully that'll get fixed real soon. Lucas is still frozen. Yeah,
in the most unflattering of ways.
I did that just to be annoying. It was totally intentional.
Also, there's a little black line above my head now.
Oh, that's weird.
And now all of a sudden my color's all weird.
That's well, I don't know about the color. I didn't change anything, but
no, for a second there it looked like it was like maybe I'm just really oily right now.
I think it's the light reflecting off you. Yeah, the Discord window. When you like hover over Discord, it puts like a gray like shade over the window. So that was the bar that you were seeing, was Discord doing like a shadow thing on it. All right. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. It wouldn't let me get back in. Here we go. We're gonna click the remote. Or we're just gonna grab it. Uh-oh. I can't seem to... Oh, it did that weird thing. This isn't the fault of the person who made the game. I just need to restart the game maker. Sometimes when you like switch windows too much, it kind of freaks out, and I was trying to like attack, it wasn't even doing that. So it wasn't letting me interact with the remote. Not Jackie Chan says Lucas was frozen in carbonite, but he 1-inch punched his way out. I'd believe it.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Nothing can hold me.
All right. I'm going to go to, I think it was 23 that we found it on. Or 24.
22. I'm going to say 22 and then just let you work your way back.
Here, it's on 23.
Okay,
They said 22, but it had moved.
Gotcha.
When will we be able to submit our own avatars to play with? I do not know. It's the avatar system is still being developed, and there's stuff that we're trying to figure out as far as we're trying to make the gameplay work. When you talk about making a game, and there's, especially if there's competitive aspects to it, like player versus player combat, you want to make sure that the play is fair, so people aren't making like a super skinny like skeleton with invisible parts that that have no collision, so like your attacks just go through them. And you want to make sure that they can fit into all the same spaces when playing against each other. So it's a system that's ongoing in development. You can build an avatar that we've got a whole bunch of custom body parts that you can build with. But as far as minting goes, I'm not sure when we're going to see that being available to users in general. I never actually played Adventures of Floating Castle. There was a lot of Season 3 that I didn't get a chance to play because I was so busy testing and retesting and retesting and retesting a few experiences. I just barely got in my 5 levels on the like second to last day.
Oh, Alex, how do you feel about the chairs in this room? Never mind, you're out of the room.
I like that you can sit in them. The collisions on them is nice, so you're able to actually sit down in between the armrests. PandaPops is in the chat.
What?
Hi, Panda. Angeling says, "Welcome to the universe of Ragnarok. I heard that your friend was kidnapped and taken to a dark castle. My little Angeling will help you in battle. Take him with you." All right, so we've got, I think this is probably equipment. Yeah. It's so cute. We got a friend. What is this thing? Ah, it's a checkpoint. So something like this, I would turn off the face player option, because it kind of like aggressively spun towards us, which maybe that was intentional, but it didn't feel intentional. It doesn't feel like it's a thing that's supposed to move around. Oh, hello. That I was not expecting creepy crab thing there. A beetle king. It's exactly the same color as the stalactites, so that was a fun little surprise there. And
that thing that's kind of following you around, kind of looks like Kirby.
No, I like that thing.
I'm saying it kind of looks like Kirby. Just an observation. I like it.
Oh, okay. Does it give us any stat boosts?
I mean, it makes me smile. Does that count as a stat boost?
It gives us some extra health and defense, or I mean, extra health and attack power. It is a good companion. I like the use of spider webs as a ladder here. It was at first I was like, that gap in the lava is like too big, but it was very intuitive to use spider webs. That is a very large castle, and there's things zipping across the sky.
Oh wow!
What are they? It's very magical. I'm not sure what those things are. All right, we need to destroy 10 skeletons to get across the bridge. Oh, I thought this was a tree stump at first. It's like a starfish. It does not appear to be hostile. So I've never played Ragnarok. So when it comes to like lore and stuff, I have no idea. So if characters, like if this starfish like means something in Ragnarok, I'm out of the loop. I missed that boat. We need to get more skeletons. Who's this? Enchantress says, "Hello, stranger. If you're going to the castle, you need to bring good equipment with you so you can take this axe." Okay. And a shield. Aha. Bridge is now down. Thank you very much. What is this thing? It looks really cool and kind of freaky. And it's got a quest marker. Oh, destroy 6 beholder masters to unlock the castle gate. Okay, so I do need to fight these things. Are they not hostile? Am I just doing a murder on innocent creatures now?
Probably.
Any progress on the latest bug I submitted?
Yes.
I don't know what the bug. I don't know what the bug is.
How it one box T, there was quite a few bug reports that came through.
So that's not technically a bug, I don't think. That is being addressed. There were some people on staff who could already see what was happening, and then there was a lot of reports on more information, and the Sandbox is dealing with it and taking it very seriously. I know that I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say.
So let's just keep it at that. I know what you're talking about. Let's just, it's being worked on. It's actively being worked on and pursued by the right groups, and the people that need to know about it do know about it, and they're putting in the hours.
Yeah. All right, there's one more of these things, but I don't know. Oh, it's up in this tree.
Question, Alex. Joy, I think it's Mole, over on YouTube asks, any idea when gems and catalysts are going to be allocated?
After assets are on Polygon.
Perfect.
The gems and catalysts are not being bridged to Polygon. They're getting re-released on Polygon. So the gems and catalysts that we currently use for minting assets on ETH mainnet are not going to be useful after the Polygon assets become a thing. So we'll be able to bridge assets from ETH to Polygon, but the gems and catalysts are basically just going to become useless ERC20 tokens on ETH mainnet, and the new ones will be on Polygon. I don't know how soon that transition will be happening, but all new asset minting will happen on Polygon. It will be the minting on ETH mainnet will be disabled, so you can transfer to your ETH assets to Polygon whenever you want, but you won't be able to mint on ETH anymore because we're trying to be more energy efficient.
Energy efficient, cost efficient, all of the above.
Yeah.
Plus,
I know,
if you haven't noticed, like, Polygon's been doing really well lately. Not financial advice or anything, but in spite of everything that's happening in the market, it's still maintaining pretty good value, which means there's a lot of people that are moving to that ecosystem, which means it's growing. It's evolving, it's adapting, and it's continuing to do that, which is really, really exciting and encouraging for just the overall future of the Sandbox ecosystem.
There's cake, but
Wait.
I can't take it.
Kind of
There's cake, but I can't take it. The cake's a lie.
That's rude.
Wait.
I don't want cake.
Boots. Oh my god, shoes.
So there is when we were in California, there was a Korean marketplace area, and inside the Korean marketplace area, there was a French bakery. And so it was a French bakery run by a Korean family, and they made these cakes. They were the lightest and fluffiest cakes I've ever had in my life, and I now have dreams about those cakes on a regular basis.
It's almost like the setup to a Miraculous Ladybug. The Chinese-French family.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
the mom is or Chinese or yeah, pretty sure she's Chinese. Just like based on the name, because her name is like, it's a show that I watched with my daughters, but her name's like Marinette Duchampagne or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like her dad is French and her mom is Chinese, and they run a French bakery. That's a big hole to jump in. Wait, 3 ways. I need to choose.
So to answer Dr. Metaverso's question really
quick. How do I choose?
The next, oh yeah, Jazz actually already answered it, so never mind. But yeah, she's correct. The next land sale will be on Polygon. We're just not sure when that's going to be, but whenever it is, it will be on Polygon.
Yeah, we're actively testing the new land sale system on Polygon.
Nice. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling like risking it. We're going with red. This doesn't seem so bad. I'm guessing there was a different challenge down each of these paths. Oh, now it's a little more... Oh, okay, we respawn back here so we can see what the difference is between all these.
Yo, those giant glowing rain boots that you're wearing are pretty rad. Digging it.
Ancient mummy. Wait.
Are there any modern mummies?
Yeah, things can still be mummified.
I know they can, but are they?
Yeah, you know, somebody falls into like a peat bog.
Happens
That
all the
probably
time.
still happens. Sometimes.
Yeah. On a semi-daily basis, probably.
I hope
peat
not.
bogs
That'd
and
be sad.
quicksand those are real things. Real threats.
Although quicksand apparently is not nearly as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah,
Like
cartoons.
it's oftentimes the panicking. It's quicksand's really a problem if you panic, but
Oh. I've never experienced it. But every single cartoon I watched as a kid, somebody fell into quicksand. All the main characters fell into quicksand at either one or multiple points in the show's career. So I thought it was going to be a much bigger deal when I was a kid, but it's really not.
You were being dragged to your death. Don't panic.
Since you said don't panic. Okay. I mean,
Do you have your towel with you? I mean, I saw you mopping your forehead earlier, so obviously you have your towel with you.
Always. I always have a handkerchief on me.
There you go. It's just a little towel. Defeat the 3 guardians
It is a
of the
little
secret
towel.
room. I'm guessing these are the spiders. Oh, what's this? More equipment? Armor of nothingness.
Seems like it wouldn't do a whole lot. I mean, they really need to work on their marketing, but let's see. Maybe it's just to throw people off the scent.
It's a clown. No, why has it got to be a clown? It's a little clown too.
Hmm.
One more guardian. Which is over here. Oh, I've got like no health left. Fancy sword?
You know, I'm of the firm opinion that all swords are somewhat fancy. So, if it's labeled fancy, it better be something super special.
Whoa. This feels like a boss fight.
I mean, his first name is Satan.
And he's covered in blinking eyes.
Covered in them? Oh wow, he is covered in them. You are not sneaking up on him, but I feel like you could, you know,
Poke
do
his
some
eyes
real
out.
damage just by poking him.
Give him a little poke.
Okay, so not Jackie Chan-esque. Will lands have to be next to each other in order to make a 2x2, 3x3 land, etc. If somebody had 9 lands scattered around the map, could each of those lands lead to their one 3x3 experience?
No, they would need to be separate. So if you have
Maybe
a
adjacent.
2x1, then it has to be a 2x1 and in the correct orientation too. So if you've had a vertically oriented 2x1, it has to be in that shape.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Good question, though. It's a really good question.
Oh wait, I skipped to the saving the girlfriend part and went straight for the portal.
I mean,
There she is.
She's just not that special.
There we go.
You're
We
like,
got
you know,
her on
meh,
our invisible
girlfriend.
gurney.
Take it or leave it.
Victory. All right. So some feedback on this. I would. The grand scale of the castle is cool. It's cool to see something that big and the trees to be that big. But there is a lot of gaps between stuff. And if we look at an experience from the alpha season, like Dungeon of Dummies, it's all on a 1x1. So everything's a lot closer together. So it feels like you're always in the action. And there's a lot less of just travel time between things. So possibly doing this same game on a smaller scale would be faster to make and give you more time to do other decorations and quests and stuff. You'd spend less time on making a map that's quite so spread out. And also, the bigger a map is, if you spread it out like that, it requires more land to publish that on the map if you were to do so. So being able to make a game on a 1x1, or even like a 1x2 if you wanted to get that, like the front of the castle really big, it'll be easier to publish without taking up so many plots. Not Jackie Chan, I was asking more like, have you considered that option of doing them separate? I think so the way land works was figured out before I became staff. So I was not at all like in the room for those kinds of decisions. I have a feeling like the land map was kind of inspired by the way that crypto voxels and Decentraland work, but those have the open borders. So in a way, I see how it makes sense where you could have, 4 land scattered around the map, and then maybe those would be 4 different entry points for a single 2x2 game. But I don't think that there's any intention of doing that. There is still the possibility of doing stuff with estates, or with districts. So estates are just the plots of land where you can kind of sell them all as a bundle, but districts would be where multiple people own lands all in the same area, and they decide to band together and use that space collaboratively, where you could start publishing, say, you own 2 land, and one person owns 1 land, and then a third person owns a 4th land, and it all makes a 2x2 square. The 3 of you could make an agreement to publish a 2x2 game on that one spot. That's kind of more the intent of having those plots where they are. So I'm not sure what all the plans are for the future with the way the map works, but that's been my understanding of it for a long time now, and I'm not sure that there's any plans to change that.
Dead question for you. Sandbox Bar asks this, and it's a great follow-up question to what you're talking about right now. Mm-hmm. Is there talk of at least portaling to different lands you own, which are not connected to each other? And I believe the answer to that is yes. There will be the option to portal between your lands, correct?
Possibly. So the system works already. Mm-hmm. You could see it in action in the alpha seasons. We have portals mm-hmm. all over the place. However, we don't. There was a really old Medium article that showed portals as being a thing that was potentially on some lands and not on others, and I don't know if we're still doing that. So I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure what the latest. Yeah, I'm not sure what the latest thought is on that particular thing. But yeah, the portaling system, it does work. Like it's.
Yeah, you can see it in the alpha lobby, or the portal hub.
We didn't do the portal hub in season 3, but
in season 2 there was a huge
season 2, yeah. Was it in season 1 also, or was it just season 2? I don't remember. But
I know it was in season 2.
But in the main social hub for season 3, we also had portals in there too. Anytime that you were talking to those characters, and then there were a couple like doors you could run up to that would take you to another space. So yeah, those things still function. Whether or not they're going to be available for everybody to use or not, I'm not sure. I think we are going to wrap it up here, Dr. Metaverse. So it's been a very long week for me, and I'm super sleepy. I've been yawning this whole time. But I did want to give some more feedback to our wheels. Having some more story beats. Like you had a story beat at the start of the game, which I thought was good. You had that nice little cutscene with the girlfriend getting sucked into the TV, and the first conversation when you get your companion. But there wasn't really a whole lot of conversation after that. So if you could keep up more conversation throughout the game, it'll help make more story to like advance the plot of the game. So most of the quests are not introduced with any sort of reason given. Like we see the quests and they tell us what our objectives are and they drive the game forward, but we're not given a lot of reason why we as a player should care for those quests. Like obviously we want to save the girlfriend, but the fact that killing the 10 skeletons will drop the drawbridge, there's no internal reason in the story why that would happen. So you could say that maybe there's somebody on the other side of the bridge, a friendly person who's saying, I'll drop the bridge for you, but you got to get rid of the skeletons first because I'm scared of them and I don't want to drop the bridge while they're still there. And that would give your character a reason to know that, oh, the drawbridge will come down after I kill the skeletons. So, setting up little story beats like that helps give a more engaging reason for the quests to exist. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody who showed up, and I'm sorry we weren't able to do the Care Bears Game Jam today. We should be all right. We should be all set to do that Wednesday. We were missing that top 10 video file, so I know Andy put a lot of work into it. I just wasn't able to download it today. So we should be all set on Wednesday for that. So please tune in, and that would be at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which daylight savings time just changed, so I don't know what that is for UTC anymore. I don't remember which direction it moves in.
I have that info right here, or I thought I did.
UTC time right now is 9 p.m. and it's 4 p.m. for me, so it's a 5-hour difference. So 10 p.m. UTC.
Yeah, 10 p.m. UTC is 5 p.m. Eastern. On
Wednesday is when we should be doing the Care Bears Game Jam. Thank you, Lucas, for hanging out. Of course,
thank you.
Thank you, everybody else, for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.
Bye, everyone.